Ladies and gentlemen, a shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave for the final time in 2024. It's the final night of World Finals, and we're green at Charlotte. Working up into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. Demetrius Trelos tried to find his way around Fuller, but Fuller had him ready. But we got a car slowing in turn number 1 and 2, and another one slowing down the back straightaway. Trouble for Danny Johnson and Alex Payne, and that's going to bring yellow right back out on the speedway before we can get our first lap complete. Trelos trying to find a way around Fuller on the outside, but something goes amiss on the 111 as soon as he gets to turn number 2. Fuller slides up in front of Perrego. Here's Perrego going to try to make a move to the inside as they roll down the back straightaway. The Ant-Man tries to get by the 19 car as they power into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time, but score lap number 1 to Tim Fuller. Perrego there in second, Peter Britton in third, Matt Williamson in fourth, Alex Jankowski fifth. Shepard one spot out of a top 5 run here in the early going of this feature event. Up at the front, Fuller has caught lap traffic. He's going to go to the top side. Perrego going to duck low. We'll see if Fuller can keep the momentum. He gets right up to the back bumper of Danny Johnson. Here's Perrego seeing a little bit of daylight on the inside. He's going to try to use the open lane, but Fuller drives it right back through the middle and holds on to the race lead down the back straightaway. Could be a chance for Peter Britton to close in through turn number 3 and 4 as well. Fuller slips up the banking. Perrego trying to get by the Doctor. The Doctor keeping his foot right in it though, and he's going to hold up the progress of the 4 star as they go into turn 1 and 2. A good break for Tim Fuller off that corner as he'll separate by about 7 car lengths down the back straightaway. Williamson tries to hold on as they both rapidly close in on the 21A of Peter Britton off turn number 3 and 4. That's about to be a 3-car battle for third as they come down the front stretch. Britton running right in the middle. Williamson trying to go to the bottom. Kid Rocket up on the top side, and it's Kid Rocket that's going to get the position. Jankowski will move into third. He cracks the top 3 for the first time here in this 40-lap feature event. And all this battling's letting Fuller get away. Fuller up to over a second lead as Perrego going to finally clear the 27J of Danny Johnson. Car slowing right in front of Perrego. That's Daniel Johnson, who will slow coming down the front straightaway, and that brings caution flag out onto the speedway. Fuller going to bring him into turn number 1 and 2. He'll take the lead away from Perrego down the back straightaway. Britton going to get back to that number 3 spot as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Shepard going to try to stick his nose in between. Matt Williamson and Loudon Reimert not going to be able to do it though as they race down the front straightaway. Reimert though going to try and get by Williamson. Now Williamson gets ahead of steam to the bottom. He'll get back by Reimert off turn number 2. Cars get together in turn 2. 15X of Justin Stone, Ryan Arbuthnot, and this could be point implications for the 83X of Tim Sears Jr., who's looking to jump a spot to 4th. Field works off turn number 3 and 4 once again. Green flag back out. We'll see if Perrego's got anything for Fuller as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Perrego keeps it locked on the bottom, not able to get him though as Fuller will have the advantage down the back straightaway. Matt Williamson going to get the jump. He'll move to the number 3 spot as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Williamson on the bottom looking to take second away from Perrego. Open up the door for Matt Shepard as well, who's looking to crack the top 5 for the first time here in this feature event. The 10-time defending champion gets by Britton and will go to 5th, and he's not going to stop there. He's all over the back bumper of Alex Jankowski as they roar down into turn number 3 and 4. We're past the halfway sign in this one as one car slows up in turn number 1 and 2. That is the 3 car, the Phelps Cement Products entry of Justin Hares. Fuller up to the top side, going to take advantage down the back straightaway. Jankowski gets a great restart as he thunders around the outside of Matt Williamson going into turn number 3 and 4. Now we'll try to go to the top and get by Anthony Perrego. Not going to find the momentum that time though as Perrego cuts off the momentum in front of him as they roar down into turn number 1 and 2 again. As the caution comes out for Jeff Taylor in turn number 3. And he's caught up in the loose stuff just in front of the Case Construction Equipment sign in turn 3, and that's going to bring caution out on the speedway with 11 laps to go. As green flag comes back out on the speedway, but he might have a good jump this time as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Perrego going to try to slide in front of Fuller. He completes it. New leader off the corner. It's going to be Anthony Perrego. Fuller comes right back on the outside lane trying to make it stick. Here's Fuller. Shepard to the top as well, trying to work his way up off turn number 4, not able to do it, but we have a new race leader, and it's Anthony Perrego. Fuller trying to pedal, it's down to 7 seconds, but with one car in between, he's gonna need a miracle to get him. Anthony Perrego opened the season at New Egypt with a win on March 30th. He's gonna go cover to cover and pick up the final win of 2024. Perrego wins at World Finals. Second will be Tim Fuller. Third, Matt Williamson. Matt Shepard fourth. Alex Jankowski fifth. And with his third place finish this evening, for the second time in his career, Matt Williamson is a Super DIRTcar Series champion. The trophy will go back to St. Catharines, Ontario, as Money Matt gets it done for the second time in his career, beating Matt Shepard by a margin of 33 points in the final standings. Here he is up out of the car, the winner of the 2024 Super DIRTcar Series season finale, the Yet Man, Anthony Perrego.
Yeah, it's huge. You know, this is a great crowd to come race in front of every year. Seems to get bigger and bigger. You know, there's a lot of people up in the grandstands tonight. You know, I think Tim, he definitely had a harder tire on than us, and he kind of burned a little bit there. And you know, I kind of thought I was clear to him. I apologize for getting into him, but you know what a night for us. Yeah, you know, I think he was doing the right thing, firing off on the outside there. But, you know, I think late in the race that Brown off of 4 kind of helped me launch up underneath him. He was spinning pretty good. And, wow, what a car. You know, we were all over him early in the race there. And then we got behind the doctor. We couldn't pass him, and he kind of drove away. And, you know, I think here it's just this clean air. You know, when we got out front, our car got even better than it was behind him. So thanks to Vinny, Tire Discount, Penske Racing Shocks, Bicknell Race Cars, my girlfriend, everyone that helps us out, you know, can't thank them enough. You know, we started off the season hot in Volusia. You know, we had seconds in the top 5 there. Then we came back home and we won in New Egypt. And we were really hot for a long time. We went to Canada and struggled there, and that got us behind in the points. But, you know, this end of the season, it's like we always get fired back up, and hopefully that rolls into next year. And, you know, when we get into that summer swing, hopefully we don't get in a slump. This is huge. This is number 1 right here. You know, 15 grand I think it was tonight, and that's 20 grand in the points. So it was a huge night for us. So thanks to Vinny. You know, he does a great job with this team. He built a new shop, and you know, we were thrashing at the beginning of the year, and you know, looking forward to next year.
Super excited about it. I mean, it says a lot about the guys that work hard in the pit area every night and the guys that work hard at the shop. Probably had a car better than the third place car, but the driver was racing nervous out there just trying to finish the race. So hats off to all my guys. I really appreciate everything they do for me. And man, I'm glad this week's over. That was a stressful week for me for sure. I was just happy that we got clean to the end and brought it home in one piece.
And obviously, you see that battle up in the front. Those two drivers almost come together on the restart. You're probably thinking, don't come right back down in front of me.
Yeah, I was watching it, and I knew I was right in Harmer's path if they slowed down a little bit. So trying to watch what was happening inside of me, and then trying to stay clear about what was happening in front of me. So yeah, just happy we got the championship for Buzz. Buzz and Brian and the whole Chu family, Buzz Chu Chevrolet, and they really deserve this whole deal. I'm just a lucky guy that gets to drive it.